way, that's Relina Peacecraft. That's Hiro Yui, Duel Maxwell, Trey Wufei, Bart Katre, yeah. It's all coming back to me. I played this game a lot back in the day. This is Gundam Wing Endless Duel. Yep, Mobile Suit Gundam Wing Endless Duel for the Super Nintendo, released in 1996. In my opinion, the best Gundam fighting game. There's only two for the Super Nintendo, but this is the better one. It's also one of the best Gundam games for the Super Nintendo, and it's also one of the best fighting games for the Super Nintendo, in my opinion. I played this a lot back in the day. Yeah, it came out in 1996, like I said, but it was only in Japan. It was never released in the West. So that's unfortunate, but I really think this should have been localized, given how popular Gundam Wing was in the West. Gundam Wing really was a series that introduced a lot of Western audiences to Gundam, so they should have probably, made this, westernized. They should have released a American version, but anyways, I'm playing the translated version here. I'm going to go with Wing Zero, because that is the best Gundam, technically, out of all these. But yeah, there's 9 different mobile suits to choose from. Not all of them are actually Gundams. So yeah, Wing Zero versus Shenlong, which is Wufei's Gundam, is the first fight here. This is the arcade mode I'm playing. Yeah, look. Oh man. This brings back memories. I used to play this a lot back then. Well, on emulator, of course. But yeah, this is a lot more fun to play and flashy compared to Mobile Fighter G Gundam, which is the other fighting game for Super Nintendo that's Gundam related. Yeah. I'll show you. Come on, Wufei. You wanna fight me? Wing Gundam Zero is, the best one out of this. So Hiro, in the story of Gundam Wing, Hiro originally had the Wing Gundam. So the Wing Gundam Zero being an experimental Gundam that he later piloted, it was considered to be the ultimate Gundam, actually, that nobody else could really pilot because of the Zero system, but Hiro turned out to be the one. Actually, Hiro and Zex Marquise turned out to be the ones able to actually pilot any kind of Gundam with the Zero system in it. Because normal pilots cannot handle the amount of mental stress, I guess, placed on the pilot. But yeah, the Wing Zero is the best Gundam, technically, out of all these. It's like almost unfair, because in the anime, yeah, Wing Zero is just the better Gundam. Hiro Yui, accomplish my mission alone if I must. Yeah, he's a bit of an antisocial person. Okay, so next is Trawa with the Heavy Arms. Heavy Arms is a very powerful Gundam in terms of the weapons in it, hence the name Heavy Arms. But should be no match for me, because I'm Wing Zero. I'm the best Gundam out of all these. Oh, take this. I wish they have a Gundam Seed fighting game. That would be cool. Gundam Seed is actually my favorite Gundam series, but yeah, any Gundam fighting game is really cool, actually. They should have more of these. I don't like the newer Gundam fighting games as much. With Dynasty Warriors and the Gundam Versus, it's just not the same. Like 3D Gundam games, not quite as good as these ones in my opinion. I prefer to have these 2D ones. Just works better. Fighting games to me I like the 2D ones better. It just works better as a 2D game than the 3D game. Oh, okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Fun. Okay, so this is Duel Maxwell with the Death Scythe. one of the coolest looking Gundams in the game, in the series, by the way, because of the scythe. Looks just like a Reaper of Death, basically. And he has a cloaking ability, of course, just like in the anime. Death Scythe. I wish they had the Endless Waltz versions of these mobile suits to be cool too. The Endless Waltz versions are just cooler. And Wing Zero becomes Wing Zero Custom, which is a really, really cool mobile suit, one of my favorite designs. With the, angel wings and stuff. Yeah, so I wish they had the Endless Waltz versions, the custom versions. That would be cool. But anyways, this is just the original anime versions, not the movie versions. Oh. Okay. Stop vocal. Next, Patre with the Sandrock. Okay, Sandrock is my least favorite out of the Gundam Wings mobile suits. It's well, out of the Gundams, and the 5 Gundams in the Gundam Wing, Sandrock's my least favorite. It's not that interesting in terms of design. Well, actually, I guess Wing Gundam is. Wing Gundam just looks very generic. But Wing Zero though, that's a cool Gundam. That's what I'm playing as. Wing Zero is cool. Wing Gundam by itself, no. That's not a very good looking Gundam. Sandrock is, yeah, not that great in terms of the design, though he's beating me. The only one to beat me right now. Death Scythe is really cool, and Heavy Arms is cool too, and Shenlong is also cool. But yeah, probably like Wing and Sandrock the least. Just looks more generic. Okay. Play with Daddy, huh? Oh, okay. Cool. Pardon me. Yeah, but go on me. Oh, it keeps throwing me. I'm not going to continue. I actually want to play the versus mode. So go to versus mode here. Okay, yeah, so you have 9 choices here of Gundams. So Heavy Arms, Wing, which is, in my opinion, the least. Like, that's the Gundam I like the least because it's a very generic design. The Gundam Wing Zero, which is the best Gundam out of here, tech-wise, spec-wise. Death Scythe, which in my opinion is probably the coolest looking Gundam here. Shenlong, pretty cool one. Sandrock, not one of my favorites. Mercurius, which is interesting. That's not really a Gundam, that's just a mobile suit. Tall Geese is another mobile suit, which is not a Gundam. And V8, which is another mobile suit, not a Gundam. So you have 3 mobile suits here that are not Gundams, which is interesting. Mercurius, Tall Geese, and V8. So that's interesting to put this in here. But there's also a secret Gundam here, which is Epion. Epion is actually the Ippion is like the main, I guess, antagonist Gundam, or the ending boss, I guess, of the actual anime. And there's a way to get him here. So, let me see if I can do this correctly. So it's O-L-L-L-R-R-R-L-R-L-R-L-R-L-R. Okay, yeah. So I'm choosing Ippion against Wing, I guess. So now I'm playing as Gundam Ippion, which is actually piloted by Zax Marquise. And oh yeah, this is actually 2-player mode. My bad. But yeah, this is Ippion's really cool. Even though I'm not playing the CPU right now, just show you guys. He only has basically 2 attacks, 2 weapons, I would say. Beam Saber and a Heat Rod, and that's all it has. It doesn't have any long-range attacks, and despite that, it's also very maneuverable, it's very powerful, and you can transform into a dragon, actually. It has an alternate mode, so in the anime, it actually transforms, which is really cool. So yeah, Ippion's a really cool Gundam. Yeah, I have that attack. Yeah. So this is kind of like a hidden Gundam character, a secret character, per se. Just really, really powerful Gundam. I just whooped his ass. Of course, because I'm not playing a CPU. Let me see if I can find a CPU. So this is yeah, Milliardo Peacecraft, aka Zax Marquise, piloting that. Oh shoot. Let's see if I can reset this. Looks like versus mode. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have a versus mode versus computer. It just only gets second player. And not play against the CPU. Okay, guess I can't play against CPU, which is annoying. Guess you should be able to play versus CPU, but I guess you have to go to the story mode or arcade mode to do that. Anyways, Gundam Wing Endless Duel. This is the best Gundam fighting game on the Super Nintendo. One of the best fighting games overall on the Super Nintendo, because it's just really cool. You fight with Gundams, and yeah, like, just to be able to see all the cool Gundams and their like attacks and everything, and it's really fun to play. So definitely, if you guys like Gundams and fighting games, pick this one up. This is just one of the best Gundam fighting games, not just for the Super Nintendo, but just overall. So Gundam Wing Endless Duel, yeah, definitely one of my favorites personally. Thanks for watching, guys. Actually, this was one of my favorite Super Nintendo fighting games.
Which one is this?
This is Gundam Wing Endless Duel, which is a Japanese. I mean, this is a Gundam fighting game. It's actually one of my favorites on Super Nintendo.
Gundam Wing?
Yep, Gundam Wing Endless Duel. Just do transform super quick. It's a Gundam fighting game. Have you watched Gundam Wing?
No, I don't watch Gundam much.
Okay.
I tried watching it the first
So
episode.
Gundam Wing was the one that really became popular in the US. So previously, like the other Gundam series weren't like that popular in the US, but then the Gundam Wing really became popular. That's what really like made Gundams popular in the US. So. Oh, Wing so Wing Zero, okay. Yeah.
What side am I? You're the same.
I'm on the left side, you're on the right. I'm the first player, you're second player.
One sec. Oh, okay. And what are the buttons? That's shoot?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I just like these fighting games back then because, well, they're a bit different, right? And I like Gundam, so this is one of my favorite Gundam games back then. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright. Mission 3. You go up to them.
What? Can we switch controllers? I don't like using the stick.
Huh?
Can we switch controllers?
Oh, you like to use the stick though, okay.
Hmm?
But that's a fighting stick.
No, it's not very nimble. I'd rather use like a D-pad for this stuff.
Oh, okay. This is a pretty cheap controller.
No, don't you have the fight pad?
Oh, the fight pad.
Yeah, we switch to the fight pad. Because that has a PC mode, right?
What's a PC mode?
I think it's just automatic mode.
I'm actually not sure if it's works for PC.
Give it a try.
Try it.
Yeah, works.
Works? Okay. Oh yeah, it's RetroArch, so let's check that. Okay. I'm gonna use Death Sight.
Which one were you using before?
It's using Wing Zero. Yeah. Wing Zero is a good one. This is actually technically the most powerful Gundam in the series. In the show, so Wing Zero. Should be, but it's not necessarily the powerful in this game, but it is in the series.
Much better with this controller. Yep. It's hard to do the moves on the stick.
For Gundam fighting games, I think this is one of the best ones.
There's an Interstellar, the background. Like at the end of Interstellar.
I think this is one of my favorite Gundam fighting games. Because like most of the newer ones, the 3D ones, they don't. Well, the 2D ones just feel like better to me. With heavy arms. Yeah, the 3D ones just don't have the same kind of feel, of course. This is like more traditional 2D fighter. I think this is one of the few traditional Gundam 2D fighters.
pretty cool. Pretty different.
Yeah, this is cool. It's like it's a Gundam fighting game. Yeah, it's not too many like 2D ones, right?
Right.
Yeah, the 3D ones is just not the same. So. But if you haven't watched the show, it's a pretty good show.
Yeah, too much animes I gotta watch. I mean, yeah, I was trying to watch it, but I was start from the original first.
The Gundam actually gets really political.
So
because the whole thing's about war and stuff, so it gets really like political with the morality and everything like that. So it's actually pretty deep.
That's why you should watch Legend of the Galactic Heroes. That's because they took a lot of stuff from Cross and War stuff.
Yeah. And you watch the Cross and stuff. So yeah. So you watch the mecha stuff. But yeah. Gundam can be pretty like it can be pretty deep actually and philosophical. So it's just really like about it. Pretty cool. Shenlong, baby. Named Shenlong. Shenlong. That's the mythical dragon. The god dragon, the Shenlong. And there's a pretty good, the movie for this one was Endless Waltz. So the game takes its name from the movie. Yeah, so this game's called Endless Duel, right? It's taken from the movie Endless Waltz. Yeah, Endless Waltz is cool. There's a lot of cool Gundam models in that one. You ever seen the Gundam with the angel wings and stuff?
Yeah.
You saw that one, right? That's from Gundam Wing, the movie.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, not from the series, but actually the movie and this one. Really cool looking one. He'll say stuff like you are inferior and stuff. Hero. What?
This one's called what is it called? Gundam what?
Gundam Wing Endless Duel.
Gundam Wing Endless Duel.
Yep, Endless Duel.
Pretty cool.
And it's Japan only actually. Yeah. Again, it's crazy, especially in the Nintendo and Super Nintendo era. Like there's a lot of Japanese only games. Because back then it was just like the market wasn't as big, I think.
Yeah.
It's like after the PS1 era, the more people started becoming interested in Japanese stuff. But back then, like, unless those are RPGs and stuff, you notice back in the Nintendo Super Nintendo era, a lot of the stuff wasn't released in the US. Yeah, because they just didn't think that Americans were interested in RPG stuff. Yep. That's why, fun fact, they released Final Fantasy Mystic Quest because it was kind of like an intro to Final Fantasy. It wasn't actually like a real part of the series, but they released it for a North American audience mostly. Because they were trying to see, like, trying to get the North American audience, like, more into RPGs back then. So the Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, and then I think the Super Mario RPG that really got people interested. And then Final Fantasy VII, of course, is huge, and that kind of blew up in the JRPG industry. So after Final Fantasy VII, like, they have a lot of JRPGs translated and stuff, and more Japanese games in general translated. But back in the 8-bit, 16-bit era, yeah, there's so many Japanese-only games back then because they just thought the market for this stuff was smaller. Like they didn't think Fire Emblem, any of the tactical games, they didn't think none of them would do well with North American audiences. So they just didn't release any of them in the States. Yeah. So back then there was just like Japanese were just like, yeah, Americans don't want a lot of this stuff. They don't want this stuff. They think it's too complicated, too complex. So they didn't release that stuff here.
Even the RPGs?
In general, tactical games and RPGs, like most of them stayed in Japan. Yeah, only a few came over. Yeah, but then after the PS1 era, you see more and more stuff get translated and released over here. The global market for Japanese stuff is bigger back then. Yeah, and that's why there's like so many like nice hidden gems for Nintendo, Super Nintendo that were like Japan only. And never got released over here. There were a ton of Dragon Ball Z stuff too. Never got translated. Yeah. color.
Okay.
Yeah, Ring Zero, this one is actually the most powerful one of the show. Technically, has the best stats.
Fun game.
Yep, fun game, man.
Cool. I like it. Yeah, this one and that last, and then we put the Great Battle. That was pretty cool. The Golden one was pretty cool too, actually.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, the Golden one's really cool because there's not many like RPG co-op platformers like that. Right. It's too bad like all the Golden games are like Japan only. It seems Great Battle. All the Great Battle and Golden games are Japan only.
What's this?
All the best like all the best like Super Nintendo titles.
Yeah, it was kind of similar to remember we downloaded that game, the whole collection of the River City stuff, the classic ones for Switch.
Yeah, so many of them are Japan only, right?
And one of them was actually 2-player, also platform. It was RPG as well.
Yeah, I remember that was like some historical thing.
Yeah, exactly. So that Golden mode was kind of similar to that. Is it okay if you go into like say any fighting game, like King of Fighters or anything, really quickly? I just want to see if the screen size is actually okay. Like,
first play me this. I just selected another mobile that's kind of secret.
Okay. What? You're gonna try to cheat me out with a Kuma now?
Here, look, I got a secret fighter.
Alright, don't make me go. I gotta go serious then. What is that? Okay.
I got a Kuma, baby.
Pretty much. Come on, come on. Try to cheat me out. Come on, man. Come on.
But yeah, in the show is like these two were the most powerful mechs, and they were showed down at the very last couple episodes of the series.
Cool.
So, this one.
Yeah, just any fighting game, King of Fighters or something. So I'll see if the screen size is good. This is the same size as the Advernate arc.
Yeah. Any fighting game is that? Okay. Try Street Fighter 3. Street Fighter Alpha 3?
Sure.